This video is all about Jupiter, Florida. Everything you'd want to know about what living in Jupiter is really like, from what it used to be like to what it's like right now. I'll include home values and great neighborhoods for you and your family to live in, which can accommodate any lifestyle or price point so that you can max out Florida living to its fullest. So if learning about Jupiter, Florida is your thing, then please keep watching. Many people who are thinking about moving to South Florida, specifically Palm Beach County and Broward, are very aware of how much the market has appreciated over the last few years. And many people shopping, especially those that are outside of the state, had hoped to score a deal. And many of them feel like the market has left them behind. Now, I don't believe that's true, but it's impossible for me not to notice home values have appreciated quickly relative to the recent past. Many people feel like they're getting less bang for their buck. And truthfully, they're right. More money buys you less home and less land than the recent past. Now, I'm not going to break my arm trying to pat myself on the back here to say how great we are at getting our clients the best deals in spite of any market condition, but I will share the truth that there's typically more land and more affordability as you look just a little bit more north. Now, to be perfectly clear, I'm not talking about North Florida like Gainesville or Tallahassee, both of which are very different lifestyles than South Florida offers. But since I mentioned Gainesville and a lot of my friends, and more importantly, my wife is alumni, go Gators. And as it relates to Tallahassee, well, my mom always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Now, obviously I'm only playing around here, but the truth is, North Florida has a very different lifestyle and feel than South Florida. But North Palm Beach County, and specifically Jupiter, does not have that same culture shock. And nobody wants to be shocked. Now, wait for it. Boom! Boom, we're live, and hopefully I didn't shock you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Chris Igoe. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor with an all-star team that services all of South Florida. I make content to showcase exactly what it's like to live in South Florida, and I'll occasionally add my opinion or thoughts on really anything I think will help educate or inform to help empower you to make the best decisions for yourself, for your family, and for your financial bottom line. Now, before I get too far ahead of myself here, please say hello. I'm friendly. Where do you live now? And where are you thinking about moving to or living in South Florida? Please start a conversation in the comment section down below. Do you have any questions that I can answer that will provide you with the most value? And if you do, let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up and please hit the bell too. Thank you in advance. When you engage, it tells YouTube to put this content in front of people just like you that are looking to experience what living in South Florida is really like. And we want to help everyone. So once again, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. The real estate market heating up and what feels like a mass exodus from really everywhere. Now more than ever, I'm getting calls and texts from people up north, from out west, and from all over the world that are looking to relocate and move down to South Florida, which we love. So if there's ever anything in the world that we can do to help you, please call, text, DM, leave a comment down below, and we will be happy to help. Now, if you'd like to schedule a meeting with me, please click the link above, and I always get these corners wrong, and it will get you on our calendar right away. Or just give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, but whatever you do, get in touch with us because we always have your back. And don't forget to claim your free South Florida city and relocation guide by clicking the free city guide, again, in one of these corners here, or in the banner at the top of the channel, or the links at the bottom of this video. And we will send you one right away. It will tell you everything that you want to know about every city in South Florida. Now let's get into it. Jupiter is a beautiful beach town. It's known for its waves, sea turtles, boating, aquatic lifestyle, fine dining, and shopping. You've got magnificent views, raw natural beauty everywhere. And whether you're looking to find the latest events around town, want to visit some of the greatest beaches that South Florida has to offer, revel in the majestic view at the top of the famed Jupiter Lighthouse, learn and indulge in the culinary wonders that the area offers, Jupiter has it all. One of the great things about Jupiter is that it runs right along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. It's located in North Palm Beach County, and it encompasses nearly 40 miles and multiple rivers. The Jupiter Waterway Trail carves out a natural playground of surfing, beaches, crystal clear inlets, and lush coastal rivers that are all waiting to reveal their secrets. These views, right along with the year-round incredible weather and many beautiful designed golf courses, attract lots of people. Going all the way back to 1925 when the town was incorporated. Jupiter has many neighborhoods that offer the best of luxury living, whether it's country clubs or waterfront living. It's really got everything you could ever want, especially happiness. In fact, Jupiter was actually ranked one of the country's happiest seaside towns, according to Coastal Living magazine in 2012. If you're so inclined, like myself, you can hop in a canoe and navigate the cypress and mangrove swamps of the Loxahatchee River, which is one of only 2 rivers in Florida with a wild and scenic designation. Although I would argue that a wild and scenic designation also exists at the Igoe household, but that's a different story for a different day. And you absolutely have to check out Riverbend Park, which offers horse trails and hiking through Seminole Indian historic sites. And then right in town, you've got the turquoise lagoons of DeBow Park and Jupiter Park. And they're perfect for swimming, stand-up paddleboarding, snorkeling, and all kinds of other water activities. You can learn about local marine life at the River Center. You can check out a baseball game and snag a diamond side seat to Florida's Grapefruit League during spring training at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. And say hello to Vetter. He's a huge baseball fan and my #1 buddy. You can catch a concert at Harborside Place or just take it easy and wiggle your toes in the sand at one of Jupiter's beach resorts. There is always something fun to do, and more importantly, plenty of enticing ways to do nothing at all. But just keep in mind, there's plenty to do on dry land too. You've got to check out the brick red Jupiter Island Lighthouse, as it's one of the oldest and most iconic structures in the Palm Beaches. If you're so inclined, you can climb all 105 feet to the top for an incredible view of the coast. And then afterward, and this would be my pro tip, wear your best flip-flops to Guana Bananas Square Grouper Tiki Bar. The food and drinks and atmosphere are incredible. But the cool thing is there are other low-key local favorites for fresh-caught seafood, tropical drinks, and killer views. And most of them you can even arrive by boat. Now, if that wasn't fun enough, I'm gonna bring fun facts about Jupiter. If maritime history is your thing, then history lovers are going to enjoy climbing up that lighthouse that I just discussed. It was built in 1860. It was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in the 1970s. And if that's your thing, these days the landmark stands alongside a museum for you to check out too. And you would definitely want to run by the Loxahatchee River Historical Society. Now, we're talking about South Florida and living in South Florida. Well, golf is a very popular activity. The PGA lists 15 golf clubs that are located within Jupiter, all of which have various offerings and courses that appeal to every kind of golfer. And obviously, with so many bodies of water and near perfect weather all year round, I'm sure you're not going to be surprised to learn that there are plenty of water activities like kayaking, fishing, and boating, as well as scuba diving and surfing, all of which are major draws for residents and visitors. Now, what you might not know is that Jupiter is incredibly friendly for dogs, or specifically dog-friendly beaches. And while right off the top of my head, I can tell you that Highland Beach has dog-friendly beaches, Jupiter also has very dog-friendly beaches. So I'm sure that's gonna be great news to Vetter. Vetter, you wanna go to the beach? Going to want to check out Jupiter's Riverwalk, which is a recreational corridor which links many parks, marinas, and event spaces and communities. It provides easy access to various points of interest within Jupiter, along with the opportunity to observe a variety of different plants and wildlife. Now, as far as housing is concerned, you can choose from upscale condominiums with world-class conveniences to magnificent estate properties, many of which have waterfront access, as well as townhomes that are designed in Tuscan or Caribbean transitional styles, along with many others. When you choose to live in Jupiter, get to enjoy all the perks of idyllic resort town living. Now, much like everywhere in South Florida, there's been tremendous upside pressure caused by supply and demand. But this last month in Jupiter, it's been a little bit slower than other places, which is noteworthy. The year-to-date home values have appreciated 32%. However, last month, things cooled marginally on a month-over-month basis relative to last year. And truthfully, it's the first time in a while that I've noticed any relief as far as home values are concerned. Now, it may be due to the fact that last year at this time, we broke all kinds of sales records due to the heavy demand. But to put it into context, that demand was because we just got out of lockdown and everybody and their mother wanted to be down here in South Florida. So comparatively, last year at this time, it was the most robust market we've ever seen. So what does that mean? Frankly, I don't think it means much, but perhaps it means something more ominous. Time will tell. But in the interim, I will continue to tell you the truth. So full disclosure, average home sale prices dipped from a touch over $1 million to a touch over $700,000 last month, which is historically a more average value. Now, I'm sure there are some people out there who will go out there and spin this data and counter that the median sales price is up 1%. I'm just not one of those people. Year to date, home values are up 32% at an average sales price of $1.2 million. The supply of homes for sale is down significantly, down 43% with a touch over 1 month's supply. So we'll keep a close eye on it and keep you posted. Townhomes and condos tell a little bit of a different story here. Those values are up 29% month over month relative to last year, 22% year to date. All that being said, if living in this small coastal community and maxing out Jupiter living is your thing, we've got your back. And here are some communities that you definitely want to check out. If country club living is your thing, I would encourage you to check out Admiral's Cove Country Club, the Bears Club, Jonathan's Landing, Jupiter Country Club, Jupiter Dunes, and Old Trail, as well as the Lynx Die Preserve, the Loxahatchee Club. You obviously can't forget to check out Trump National, the Jupiter Golf Club and Spa. If Jupiter waterfront communities is more your speed, you definitely want to check out Bamboo Point and Island Cove, as well as the islands of Jupiter, Jupiter Island, and Jupiter Key, Jupiter River Estates, Jonathan's Landing, and Pennacock Point. And don't forget Rio Vista of Island Shores, River's Edge, Riverside on Loxahatchee, and Sonoma Isles. Obviously, don't forget the Cove. Now, if waterfront condos and townhome living is what you want, then you got to check out Bella Vista, Breaker Sound, Clare Ridge, Corinthian Inlet Waters, Jonathan's Landing, Jupiter Harbor, Jupiter Key, Jupiter Ocean Grand, Jupiter Ocean Racket Club, and Jupiter Yacht Club, as well as Landfall, Ocean Sound, Ocean Trails, and Ocean Crest, Seaglass Residences, and the Carlisle. And if you're an equestrian enthusiast, we didn't forget about you either. You want to check out Jupiter Equestrian Estates, Jupiter Farms, Old Trail, Lynx Die Preserve, Ranch Colony, and Reynolds Ranch. And if you're like most of my clients that are families that are looking for private, gated communities with lots of resort-style amenities, you should absolutely check out Hidden Bridge Estates, Land Country Estates, Ocean Walk, Old Trail, Prado, Lynx Die Preserve, Reynolds Ranch, and Rialto. Now, we've got lots of people who reach out and are adamant that they do not want to be in a gated community. So if that's the case for you, you definitely want to check out these non-gated communities like Abacoa, Bamboo Point, Egret Landing, Fox Run, Jupiter Farms, Loxahatchee Gardens, Martinique, Estates at Abacoa, and Rio Vista of Island Shores. And finally, those that are out there seeking townhomes and condos, definitely check out the Beachcomber, Bella Vista, Jonathan's Landing, and Jupiter Key. I hope you enjoyed my Living in Jupiter video. And if you did, please let me know in the comments down below. Give it a thumbs up, tap the bell. Was there anything that I did not cover that you would have liked me to? Are you thinking about moving to Florida? Please let me know in the comments. We love living in Florida and suspect that you will too. But the truth is, demand is so high and inventory is so low that if you want to live here, you must contact me immediately. Homes go very fast. There is no time to waste. Local expert, I typically know what's coming on the market before it even hits the MLS. And once it does, it's typically way too late to get involved. Over the last few years, we've helped hundreds of people buy and sell homes right here in South Florida, and we absolutely love it. As 40-year Florida residents, we know all the best places to fit your desired lifestyle and budget. If you're even thinking about moving to Jupiter, Palm Beach County, Broward County, or really anywhere in Florida, you've got to reach out to me. Call, text, DM, send a carrier pigeon, a smoke signal, by any means necessary, because we've got your back when it comes to living in or moving to South Florida. And until next time,